Hello everyone, my name is Andy. Today is Sunday, August 6th. Time is around 8:20 GMT and we will have a look at the NASDAQ futures on the Wanda platform. So it's Sunday, markets are closed, but on the weekend I always have a look at the higher time frame, the weekly, the daily for investors, but also as a preparation for the trading week. So here we are looking at the weekly chart of the Nasdaq, and so my take on the Nasdaq is that we did, a very good rally here in the Nasdaq, and we finished a wave one here to the upside. We end our fifth wave with divergence compared to the third one. So this cycle here is over, and then we needed a correction. Normally, we should go into this area here as a wave 2, the 0.5 pip retracement, but we did not reach this area. Instead, we turned up again from here. But that's okay. That's something that is possible. That we only have a shallow retracement of a wave 2. So we came down as an ABC, and then from here, from this wave 2 low, we started to rally again. And so I believe we are now, or in the primary scenario, we are working on this wave 1 here to the upside, which is then part of our here or wave 3 area where we should go. If this is our 1, this is our 2, then this is the target for our wave 3 area by taking the length of this wave 1, the length of this wave 1, and then this wave 3 should go into the area between the 1 and the 1.618 FIP extension, which is indicated here. So we should go there in 5 waves: 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, something like this. And now I believe, or in the primary scenario, I'm showing you that we are working on this wave 1 here to the upside. Then a wave 2 should follow, and then we should again see more upside. So that's the bullish scenario. Looks very, very bullish. I'm aware of that. And therefore, I also want to share an alternative scenario. So the bearish scenario, actually, which would mean that this wave 2 correction is not in yet, but that this wave 2 correction is still ongoing, and then it would look like that we have something like this here, that this was only our wave A, that this was our wave B to the upside, and that this was and that we then will see a wave C to the downside into this wave 2 area. So that's something that is possible. Then this wave B would be here also as an ABC, something like this: A, B, C as a wave B, and then we go down in 5 as a wave C: 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, like this. So that's something that is definitely possible. However, I cannot make it my primary scenario, as overall, or in the overall, the Nasdaq is bullish. Current price level is also here, the low is here, so it makes more sense to assume something bullish from here. But of course, this bearish scenario can still play out. And actually, we are at a very interesting moment now, because some correction started. Like, if we look at the daily, so this here is our wave 2 low, and so we are working on this wave 1, and so now it looks like we have a wave 1 here, a wave 2, and that this here is our wave 3 to the upside. We also see 5 waves in this: 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. So this looks like perfect impulse to the upside, actually. And so now we broke this RSI trend line here. I was closely monitoring this, and this would be a confirmation for me that we are doing this wave 4 here in my primary scenario, and after this wave 4 we should see a wave 5 to the upside. But yeah, something very interesting here is, okay, I indicate this now as a wave 4, and that a wave 5 should follow. But I have to tell you, like, the scenario I just shared in the weekly, the bearish one, so that we do that we are still doing our wave 2 correction as an ABC, A, B, C down. We are actually at a very interesting level now in the daily, because like we know that a correction has started in the primary. I assume that this is a wave 4, but at the same time, like this would be like the perfect trap. Like this can as well be an ABC, like A, B, C, and then we end here with like in the weekly, I believe there is no we end like without any divergence. This is the perfect ABC. So I think now the whole world is waiting to buy this wave 4 here for more upside. This is also what I would like to do. It's also my primary scenario. But I mean, if the bearish scenario in the weekly plays out, then this here is your top. We have a perfect ABC here, A, B, C. And then it would mean instead of this wave 4, we see more aggressive downside actually. Then we have our wave C in the higher degree to the downside. So I believe we can still go long or try to catch long trades, but we have to be a bit careful, or we have to be aware that in Elliott wave it can be over after 3 waves. Like the most likely scenario is 5 waves to the upside because we are overall bullish, but it can be over after 3, and then it is just an ABC, A, B, C, and then downside from here. That is something that is possible. So we have to be aware of this. Okay, and then that being said, if we go to the 4 hour. Yeah, so here we have actually very nice distribution in this wave through. Again, 5 waves, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. So that looks very good. Now the correction has started. So I explained you that this can be like part of the higher degree wave 2 correction. So a lot more downside actually. But yeah, for now I will not assume this. I will assume that this is a wave 4. And so I will further analyze and discuss this here as a wave 4. And then if this is a wave 4, then we know our target area. So if we take here the length of our wave 3, which starts at the end of our wave 2, then we know that our wave 4 can go between the 0.146 and the 0.618 FIB retracement. So this area. So now we are kind of at the upper boundary of this area. Could be that that correction is finished here. Could also be that we go deeper. If I compare with like from the DAX, we cannot learn much, because if we see more correction or more downside, it is an expanded flat, and there it's difficult to work with projected areas and some interesting levels. But if I look at the Dow Jones, there it looks like we will do the double correction. In the NASDAQ, like if we go to the 1 hour, it could still be that we only have this single correction, that this is our A, this is our B. And so like we reacted a first time here from this level to the upside, but it looks like we will fail here, but then it can still be just a wave 5 to the downside, deeper into this area, which is still a buying area for me, to finish our wave C, and to finish the wave 4 here. And then from here, we should see more upside. However, it can also be that we do the double, which would mean our wave C, maybe the wave C was already in here. So then we have a W X. This does not really look like an X, but it can be. So if the wave C is in here, W X, then Y down again in 3, 1, 2, 3, or and then we go deeper into this area, or the wave C just looks like this, single correction, and then this is our impulse, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, and then more upside from here. So this is something to analyze next week and to pay attention to. Like this wave 4, do we only have a single correction? Then we should start to move up again soon, maybe one more low and then more upside from here. Can also be that we have another rally to the upside and that we fail. Then this would be a wave X. Then we would see more downside as a wave Y in 3 again, 1, 2, 3, deeper into this area. So like in the bullish scenario, this would be my bearish case, so that we have a deeper wave 4, and this we will analyze next week. So on my daily videos, where we only have a look at the lower time frame, the 4 hour, the 1 hour, and the 15-minute, there we will look from where we can buy again. So this is my primary scenario, but please also do not forget about the bearish scenario in the weekly, which is that this is just an ABC here, A, B, C, and then this can be a perfect trap. Actually, everyone expecting a wave 4 and more upside as a wave 5, but instead was just a corrective move to the upside, and we see more downside. This is also something that is possible, and therefore we should really be careful in the lower time frame. Look for the best possible entries. Protect our trades early. If we are stopped out, we are stopped out. Doesn't matter. We try to catch it lower, or we try to find another entry. So this is the important lesson for traders, I think, from this higher time frame analysis. And for investors, nothing changed. Like I already said in my previous weekend videos, we are at an area to take profits. Not, I would definitely not buy again. I would only buy if we really have a decent pullback, which is now for me not the case yet. I want to see bigger pullback before an investor can buy again. Okay, that's my higher time frame analysis. If you enjoyed it, please like, subscribe, comment to support my work, and I see you again on Monday for an analysis of the lower time frame. Have a nice day. Bye bye.